2 more days till the draft, Vikings fans. Let's go. Welcome back to Vikes Vibes. This is DJ as always. Hey, if you didn't see it, I was recently on a live show with Rap, the Vocal Vike. Go check his channel out, and yeah, I shared that live stream on our social medias and it on our YouTube channel as well in the community section. So go check that out. I was on there. Yeah, like I said, 2 more days away, man. It's Tuesday. Man, all of our questions will be answered in 2 days, yo. Man. And don't forget, we are having a live draft show during the first round of the draft starting at 6:45 p.m. Central Time. Be sure to stop by, join in on the conversations, and yeah, hit us up in the comments, chat with us throughout the draft, watch it with us, see our reactions. Yeah. So this draft can end up being one of the biggest drafts in Vikings history. And I'm so glad that we're doing a live draft show this year. Like I didn't start it any other year. It's this year. And I'm glad that I'm doing it this year because this is a huge draft for the Vikings. It's so crazy. I'm so pumped up, but I'm also very nervous just because I hate not knowing and having to wait this long. And of course, I mean, I'm a Vikings fan. We're kind of always nervous at all times, even in the off season. But you know, I was gonna say we might be getting help from our old pal Kirko, but I just saw today from Adam Schefter that reportedly the NFL is not going to give a punishment on the Falcons or the Eagles for that matter for their tampering cases until after the draft because it said it won't be resolved this week. So we were hoping to get a pick swap and get that number 8 pick from them. I was wishful hoping, I guess, wishful thinking, I guess. You know, I was hoping we would pick swap 8 and 23 because that would be sweet to have 8 and 11. That would make it a lot easier for us to move up, but you know, a pick swap period is not going to happen because, you know, we're the Vikings. That's what happens. We don't get that lucky. So, you know, I had a spiel about that, and yeah, it's cut that part out, the tampering part. But going to one of the quarterback prospects in the draft here, Washington Commanders and Jaden Daniels. Will they pick him at 2? Things they didn't go very well between them when they met. Reportedly, I guess they brought like 4 of the quarterback prospects to Washington, and they had them in the same room at the same time. Like, what the hell? Who does that? Like, you want to get a quarterback, but I mean, You bring them there at the same time. What the man? Oh, even if things did go well at that meeting, I wouldn't want to play for them either. Like, who really wants to play for Washington? Like, I uh but I also I take that back because if it were me, I I'd be absolutely blessed to get drafted by any team. I mean, it could be it could be the Packers. I don't care. I'm gonna be in the NFL, man. Like, I don't give a crap. But I mean, maybe Washington will take Drake May at 2 or JJ McCarthy at 2, and if we can move up to 3 with New England, I mean, we can get Jaden Daniels. I know, like, he's not the type of quarterback for uh, Kevin O'Connell's offense, but I feel like KOC can and would build his playbook to fit Jaden Daniels. I definitely believe that 100%. He KOC has been offensive minded like guru. Like, it's awesome, especially if you when you look back at last season, how well. I mean, it didn't. The season didn't go very well, obviously, but when you look at what he did with a rookie, Jaren Hall, in a short amount of time, just throwing him in because he had no one else. He did get injured very, very quick, but he in that little time he looked very good. And the whole Josh Dobbs situation too, like him not even being here for a week, and then he comes in and he plays amazing for 2 games. Like, that that's part Kevin O'Connell. That I mean, it's Josh Dobbs, but that's Kevin O'Connell, like, teaching someone that fast. Like, man, I don't know. So since since this will be it will probably be my last video until the draft, because I have to get stuff ready and kind of pack up my equipment and stuff because I'm going to Jaren's to do the draft show at his house. Um, unless something crazy happens, this will be my last video. If something crazy happens, I might have to just do like a quick video on my phone or something. So I'll leave you with my last thoughts on the draft. So for one, I was gonna say that I think maybe we were waiting for Atlanta's punishment to get a deal done with New England and move up to number 3. But I wrote my notes before. I wrote my notes yesterday, so that was before this information came out that the tampering punishment isn't going to be settled this week. So, kind of that kind of screwed up my notes here. But, anyways, now who do we pick at 3 if we move up? I That's what I honestly think that will happen is we're going to move up to 3 with New England. And who we pick at 3, it has me stumped. Just like everyone else. I think if Washington passes on Jaden Daniels at 2, we definitely have to take Jaden Daniels. We can't pass him up if he falls to 3 and we're right there. If we pass on him, then I would be pissed. But if they don't, we could end up taking May. I mean, in my gut, I do kind of feel like we might end up taking May. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. I really like JJ McCarthy, but I mean, I have to if Kevin O'Connell says, "Hey, Drake May is our guy," and that he is very confident, like I hey, I'm gonna put trust in our coach. I mean, obviously, there's nothing us as fans we can do about it. We just have to sit back and watch and just hope for the best. But I mean, me honestly, I would take JJ McCarthy over Drake May, but hey, that's why I'm sitting here and not in a GM chair and or a head coach chair. So hey, what do I know? So and maybe Jaden Daniels will be like Eli Manning and be like, "Hey, no, I'm not playing for Washington. So I don't pick me or whatever." However that would unfold, so we might end up getting him that way. Who knows? There could be a lot of drama Thursday night in this draft. It could be, and I am excited. This is gonna be one heck of a ride. Like if now in the back of my mind though, I feel like we'll get to the draft and it's gonna happen and there's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be boring, and I'm gonna be like, what the hell? Like no one's moving up, no one's doing anything. Like, but I hope it's not like that. I hope it's very interesting and some kind of drama, not bad drama, just so stuff like that. I'm hoping that it's going to be very entertaining this year. It's been boring, you know, off and on throughout the years. So, also, I think that Kwesi doesn't have uh, a second or third round pick. So on Friday, as of right now, on Friday, he's just gonna sit there and not do anything. But what I think is, I'm not like for sure what I don't have an idea of what they're gonna do, but I have a feeling Kwesi is gonna somehow find a way to get a second and or a third round pick because I think he definitely wants to participate in day two in the second and third round. And there's going to be a lot of good players still on the board in the second and third round. Like it, you never know who's going to hit. So I definitely would watch for Kwesi to move into round 2 and 3 so he can he just stay busy on day 2 as well. So that's my final thoughts of the draft. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else before, because the next time you guys will see me is unless something crazy happens before the draft. It'll be draft day, and that's when you'll see me next. So, man, I'm ready to get this over with to know what the hell we're gonna do. So, um, yeah, let me know what your guys' final thoughts are on the draft down in the comments. And make sure to go subscribe. We are 5 subscribers away from hitting our goal by Thursday night for the NFL draft. Our goal is 100. We're at 95. Come on, guys. Go hit that subscribe button. It doesn't take very long. Just go subscribe to the vibes and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. See you later.